We're starting the week off in excellent fashion here at the Tokyo About 23 Sneaker channel with the Nike Air Jordan 1 Fearless Women's. And I do make a point of doing women's reviews on my channel because I think it's very important that the sneaker community has a lot of equality in it. I'm a big fan of equality, I'm a big fan of equity as well, but a big fan of equality, a big fan of making sure that when I'm doing these sneaker reviews, I'm doing them for everybody out there. So I toss in a women's sneaker whenever one comes up that I'm interested in. I think this will probably be like my 10th women's sneaker review for the channel, and I'm very happy to do it, especially when it's a sneaker that I'm interested in that comes along. And anything that's Air Jordan 1 you have to be interested in, and these guys here, there's a few points on them that are kind of interesting, kind of surprising. It's one of those sneakers that when I'm reviewing it for the channel, I had a look at it and I was kind of like, okay, I'll have a look at that, I'll pop it in the rotation, stick it on in there. It's another interesting sneaker. It's a Jordan 1, people are bound to be interested in it. But then when I had a deeper look at it to review it and research it for this channel, for this review, it's one of those sneakers that you're like, wow, the deeper I go on this, the more interesting it gets. So if you want to stick around and find out what it is about this Nike Air Jordan 1 Fearless Women that I find interesting and all the unique little points on it, then please do. But also remember that we are a tie-up these days between the Tokyo About 23 Sneaker channel and the Butter movement, which is definitely a big deal for me. My channel name includes the word butter because of the Butter movement, which preceded this channel. And I don't like to talk too much about the Butter movement at the start of videos, because if you are watching for that Jordan 1 review, that's more important. So we'll get to that Butter movement stuff in a minute, but I will at least just say, bing, here's the Butter movement playlist if you're interested in the rarest sneaker collection in Asia, maybe if not the world, and it's come out of storage, so check out that playlist if you're interested in some of the most amazing rare sneakers on the planet. But for now, like I said, sneakers first, and today what we're looking at is the Nike Air Jordan 1 Fearless Women's. This is the Tokyo About 23 Sneaker channel, Tokyo About 23 Sneaker channel des. Mainichi upsuru no de mainichi mite kudasai. Every single day I'm bringing you content from Tokyo, Japan about upcoming sneaker releases, sneaker news, and sneaker reviews, and some other things. Usually I say those three things at the start of every one of my videos: sneaker news, upcoming sneaker releases, sneaker reviews. But we're going to try and shake it up a bit at the channel this week, and I'm going to try a few new things, so keep an eye out for that. But that's not for today's video. Today's video is all about these Nike Air Jordan 1 Fearless Women's, and how I'm very happy to review women's sneakers for the channel. And I'll be bringing you that right in a couple of seconds time, just after I've done what every single YouTuber on the entire planet does at the start of their videos, which is say, please hit the subscribe button down below. The channel is growing fast now that we've got Shoe Butter on board. If you don't know who Shoe Butter is, links down below about that, and you can just check that out. But with this Shoe Butter and Butter movement tie-up, the channel is growing fast, and you guys hitting that subscribe button out there helps that to happen. So please continue hitting that subscribe button down below, and smash the like button as well. And as I am here in Tokyo, Japan, I do say at the start of all of my videos, 登録よろしくお願いします。どんどんチャンネルが大きくなって、シューバターという方と組んで、シューバターのスニーカーコレクションが、珍しすぎて、どんどんチャンネルが大きくなっているので、ぜひ、登録ボタンをクリックすると、一緒にこのチャンネルを大きくするのをOkay, so without further ado, let's get into this and have a look at these Air Jordan 1s. Now, Air Jordan 1s, of course, are a classic silhouette. I personally have never owned a pair. If that shocks you, then you're not a regular viewer. If you're about to switch off, don't, because there's a reason that I've never owned a pair of Air Jordan 1s. In fact, I only own one pair of Jordan sneakers, and I have only ever owned one pair of Jordan sneakers, and there's a link down below about why I had never owned a pair of Jordan sneakers, and it explains in quite interesting detail why this year the Bread 4s were the first Jordan sneakers that I had ever owned. So I've never owned a pair of Air Jordan 1s, but I have reviewed an absolute bucket load of them for the channel. I'm gonna guess maybe 15. There were the, what were they called, the turbo greens, there was the neutral greys, golly, now I'm trying to do it. There's been a bunch of them, and now I can't remember any of them. The shattered backboard 3.0s, the week of the ones, which was all about ones with pine green and court purple and all that. So I have reviewed a bunch of ones for the channel, and like I said, I have also done women's sneakers before. So what we're going to do is have a little dive in there and have a look at this. Now, first and foremost, let's get the upper right. I'm going to go with it. I'm going to do what I wrote in my research. I'm going to read exactly to you what I wrote in my research when I was looking up this sneaker. Now it says, shimmering ballistic mesh, my arse. It's sequence. And that's the promotional materials and the websites and the internet and all that kind of stuff is saying that the upper on this is shimmering ballistic mesh, which is a hype beast way of saying sequence. So that's what I see anyway. I mean, it's not really sequence, because sequences are each individual circle is sewn into the fabric. There's a little hole in the middle where the thread goes through and stuff, and it's not like each individual sort of hit on here is sewn onto the fabric, but I'm sure I'm putting something behind me here that gives you a closer up look at that upper, and I can't see anything except for saying these guys are sequins, and I always find it a little bit challenging. I saw a pair of sneakers on Sneaker News the other day that was like, they had a massive ribbon and it said girls, and I always find it a little bit difficult to sort of those kind of stereotypes. Yeah, only girls will like ribbons, or we have to put ribbons on it because otherwise girls won't like it. I don't like either of those sort of thoughts. Whoever likes what, just wear it, put it on your feet and rock it, go for it. It's your thing. Do your thing, be who you are. That's what I totally believe in. And if you're a guy, a big burly biker, and you want to put ribbons on your sneakers, knock yourself out. If you're a girl in junior high school and you want to rock yourself a men's pair of Bred 4s, go for it. I don't really roll with these kind of women's sneakers and girls sneakers and that kind of thing, because I think it perpetuates a stereotype that I personally don't believe in, and that is one of the reasons why I like to bring you guys reviews of women's sneakers. So looking at these guys here, I did say that the upper is in my opinion a sequence upper. Another interesting point about it is it's a two-tone upper. One is a sort of deep red and the other is black. The reason why I find that interesting is because when I reviewed the Shattered Backboard 3.0s last week, it was interesting to me that there wasn't a third color on there. Shattered Backboards are usually orange, black and white, but the 3.0s are pretty much just orange and black except for the midsole and the outsole. And these guys, it's the same. They're a sort of, I'm going to go with maroon color on the upper and then black in there as well. So you've got a maroon toe box, maroon swoosh, and then maroon around the ankle and the heel, and then the rest of it is black, except for a little bit of hit of white in the tongue where there's that Nike Air branding. And speaking of black, if you go up onto the wings and the tabs on the side of the ankle, there's a black Wings logo on there. Now, what I read was it says it's a black metallic Wings logo. Now, I don't have these guys in hand. That's the dream for the channel, is to grow it and get sneakers in hand, but I don't have them in hand, so I can't flick it and go and tell you for sure that it is metal or not, but that's what it said on the websites that I researched, that it's a metallic black Wings logo up there around the ankle, and if it is that, I think that would be a cool feature. I did review a horrible pair of sneakers a couple of weeks ago called the Nike Air Jordan 1 React, I think that's what they were called, the Reacts, and they were absolute. I think they were the Court Purple Reacts, and they were awful sneaker. And on the Wings logo was blacked out and ridged, and I absolutely panned that. But if these guys, it's a black metallic Wings logo on the ankle there, I'd be up for that. I think that would be pretty cool. I would have preferred, I have to admit, I would have preferred under the swoosh on the midfoot a different color. I'm not sure which color, something pale, maybe sail. I usually slam the color sail on my channel because it's been overplayed this year. Maybe white, or maybe something in there to add a third color into the upper. But it's not that bad a looking sneaker. I don't mind it too much. And like I said, the final kind of hits of colour on there are that white midsole and outsole to sort of top off the sneaker. I kind of like it. I don't think I'd rock it myself, but then again, I know quite a few people who could rock these and could pull them off. So So if this is your bag, if this is your deal, if this is your game, knock yourself out. Go out there and grab a pair, rock a pair, and let me know in the comments down below if you have got a pair, what they look like when you shine a light on them, because I think these things are going to pop and pop hard. So anyway, that's enough about the Nike Air Jordan 1 Fearless Women's. And as I do at the end of all of my videos these days, I toss in a little bit about the butter movement. I've already told you about the playlist earlier in the video, and also down below there's a link to my vision for how the butter movement and the shoe butter and the Tokyo Butter 23, all of that's going to kind of mesh up, and we'll see where it goes. But one thing it's doing for sure is shoe butter and Mark are giving me like crazy creative ideas about what to do with the channel, like crazy. And I'm going to trial them. And if it's hit, yay. If it's miss, I'm sorry. But I'm still going to put it up there. Even if it's a miss, I'm still going to put it up there. And you can take my word on that. Because I want to keep the daily drops, but I don't have enough time to sort of like do a video, and then if it doesn't work, then just sort of trash it and start again. I work full time, I have a family, I do the daily drops, so it's just not possible for me to do a bad video and bid it. So if I do a bad video, you're gonna see it. And even if that happens, I appreciate it and just enjoy it. Enjoy the fact that we're trying something new and we're pushing the boundaries a little bit. And we'll see where that takes us. I have no idea where it's gonna take us, but it'll be interesting, it'll be a fun ride nevertheless. So Butter Movement 2.0 is in full swing. We've already had 3 videos from Shoe Butter, or I think, are there 3 videos? There's 3 videos in, yeah, we've had 3 videos from Shoe Butter, and there's 4 videos in the playlist. So things are trucking along nicely, and it's great to have the energy and the creativity of the great man on board. So so for now, I will sign off and just thank you guys for checking out my content. If you're new to the butter movement and new to this kind of content, hit that subscribe button down below, hit the like button too. Watching for a long time is truly helpful, and I appreciate it very much. So, but for now, it's time for me to sign off. And because I do this every single day, I love it that I get to say at the end of my videos, every single one of them, I get to say it with confidence and panache. I love it that I get to say that I am going to do this every single day. That means that you are guaranteed to see me tomorrow.